You know, the leakers are pretty sophisticated too, so
Right.
they dropped that before those laws, you know, triggered. And by the way, the first reports of them came from U.S. alt-right sites back into France. So, I mean, this is a global phenomena. Again, I think that it should be worrying to all citizens, not just, you know, progressives or not just Clinton supporters, but people across the political spectrum, that a foreign power, one that's often hostile to the United States interests, is so actively participating in the electoral process of other nations. They've you know, hacked in Norway. They hacked the Bundestag in Germany. I expect, as in the run-up to the German national elections in September, we're going to see, again, these very active programs. They were rewarded for it in the U.S. The return on investment, as it were, was pretty high.
What was it? I mean, did it really make a difference in the outcome?
Well, you know, look, I think there's a lot of different factors. It's hard to pull in and, you know, and say that this made a difference, that made a difference. I think the overall effect of the hacking emails kind of left that kind of undertow of, you know, emails were never going away. It was always a problem. We hadn't put it to bed completely. And I think it, you know, it originated with a look at Secretary Clinton's use of a private email server, but it kind of dogged us through the campaign. But it brought it back, and then I think, you know, the last weeks, Comey's decision to reopen the investigation and close it 9 days later, all that had a kind of swirl and had some impact, and I think certainly was. Not the Clinton campaign, but as the U.S. government said, what started as a program really to undermine the faith in democratic institutions, the faith in the electoral process, became and morphed into a program to damage and weaken Secretary Clinton, who I think probably Putin and the Russians thought was going to be successful, but she would come in undermined and damaged as a result. But that eventually turned when they saw the opportunity to, again, I'm citing the U.S. intelligence community to say that their sources indicate that they were actively trying to help Donald Trump.